welcome to the commission meeting for February 24th, 2025.
Go!
Start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Quiet.
Thank you.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I don't know why. It's a political hot topic now, right? All right, Manager McGill, would you please do the manager's announcements, and then we'll go over to Commission Vice President for the highlights.
I'm going to start with the roll call, if that's
Oh,
okay,
roll-
Mr. President.
Skipped it, yes, please, thank you.
Commissioner Flynn. Present. Commissioner Siegler. Present. Commissioner Silverman. Here. Commissioner Swager Wilson.
here.
Commissioner Grella.
Here.
Okay. Earlier tonight, the commission met in discussion session and received information to discuss the following items. We heard a presentation from Connect regarding a solar power purchase agreement. We'll get another update on that probably, I would say, mid to late summer. So we're trying to move that forward. We received information on the renovation of tennis courts 3 and 4. And we also received information on the 2025 street reconstruction and resurfacing program. In addition to that, we heard updates on the activities of the various boards from their commission liaisons. Prior to that meeting, we met in an executive session, to receive legal advice from the solicitor on a variety of topics. The next regular meeting of the commission will be held on Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. The meeting will begin at 8 p.m. here in this room. Here are the ways the public can participate. Either in person, you don't need to pre-register, simply show up at the appropriate meeting time, or remotely via the Zoom webinar format. Again, you don't need to pre-register. Simply click on the link located on the meeting agenda on the municipal website. If you wish to speak during citizens' comments or during public hearings, simply use the raise hand feature on Zoom and you'll be notified when it is your turn to speak. That is all I have, Mr. President.
Very much.
All right. Congratulations to Mount Lebanon for being named a 2025 Banner Community by the Allegheny League of Municipalities. Mount Lebanon has earned this distinction every year since 2014. The program recognizes municipalities that show a commitment to professional development, prudent fiscal management, transparency, accountability, and proactive communications to engage the community. Mount Lebanon is one of 85 agencies to earn this recognition. Congratulations to the 30 residents who will graduate next Thursday from this year's Residence Academy. The Mount Lebanon Civic Engagement Board sponsors the 9-week academy each year, and the course quickly fills to capacity. Participants hear from all the municipal senior staff, as well as some of our community partners, such as the school district and district judge. Thanks to all who participated, and a special thanks to the Civic Engagement Board for your hard work. If you have a card to the Mount Lebanon Public Library, and I hope you do, you and all county library card holders are eligible to receive RAD Pass discounts and free admission passes to many other of the county's greatest cultural offerings. Go to the RAD Pass website to discover what opportunities are available at radpass.org. Our heartfelt condolences go out to the family of Andy Grobe, a member of our Parks and Recreation Board who died suddenly this week at age 39. Andy was a dedicated volunteer and was Deputy Director for Allegheny County Parks. We're also mourning the loss of Andrea Bendel, the wife of former Mount Lebanon Commissioner John Bendel, who died last week at 59. She was deeply connected to our community and volunteered with Suicide Prevention Hotline, Mount Lebanon Village, and was a CCD teacher at St. Bernard Church. Our hearts are with their families and friends. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Item number 2, Commissioner Flynn, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Home Rule Charter gives the municipal manager the power and duty to appoint all municipal employees except that department directors shall be hired with the consent of the commission. After a long process, and with heartfelt congratulations, I move to consent to the manager's appointment of Kurt Christoffel as fire chief.
And I add a hearty second.
Questions or comments? Oh. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Chief.
Yep.
We're going to do this again at the next meeting on the 11th, so that we can give Chief family an opportunity to be in attendance, because I know that how important family is, not only to all of us, but especially for what you do, and you're able to do what you can do because of the support that you get from your family. So we're going to do an encore performance on the 11th. Item number 3.
Item number 3. Okay, we have Fire Chief. Come on up.
Fire Chief Kurt Christoffel to recognize the promotion of Steve Quachek to the rank of Deputy Chief.
Thank you, Mr. Manager, Commissioners. Good evening and welcome to everybody. One of the greatest honors of the fire chief is to see one of our own excel. Amazingly, I get to do this within the first 5 minutes of my tenure as a fire chief. So it's an honor to be here today to celebrate the promotion of Steve Quachak to the position of Deputy Chief. We are joined tonight by fellow members of the Mount Lebanon Fire Department, as well as Steve's extended family from the Ingomar Fire Department, where he started from up in McCandless Township, as well as Steve's family, including his father Greg, mother Patty, wife Allison, and children Olivia, Ken, and Regis. Steve graduated from the University of Pittsburgh with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering in 2008, was a volunteer firefighter with Ingomar Fire Department in McCandless Township. He came to the Mount Lebanon Fire Department in 2012, served as lieutenant on resource management until 2018 when he was transferred to training, and served that role until 2024 when he was transferred to operations. Steve has been a vital part of several projects, including turnout gear and new fire apparatus committees. Today, we gather and recognize and celebrate the hard work, dedication, and commitment of Steve, who is now being promoted to the rank of Deputy Chief. On the behalf of the Mount Lebanon Fire Department, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to Steve on his well-deserved promotion. We are incredibly proud of his journey and the path that he has taken to reach this milestone. As a Deputy Chief, Steve will now take on the responsibility of leading a division, guiding firefighters, and ensuring the safety of our community. This promotion is a testament of Steve's leadership qualities, his ability to inspire and motivate others, and their commitment to excellence. We know that Steve will continue to uphold the highest standards of our department and will serve the community with integrity and courage. And we wish Steve the best in his new role and look forward to seeing him leading our department with distinction. Thank you for all being here tonight to celebrate this important milestone. And I will now ask Steve and his father Greg to come up to pin Steve's badge. Thanks, sir. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
So before we move to the next agenda item, I wanted to make sure that I also thanked Assistant Chief Daniels for his leadership and for accepting the role of acting chief while we were going through this process. You know, I realize what it takes when I make those requests to people to sort of serve in an acting role, because not only are you doing your old job, you're also doing the new one. And that takes a lot of effort and dedication, and I just wanted to make sure that we publicly recognized Assistant Chief Daniel for his service in that role. So thank you.
All right, Abigail Sahida, Junior Commissioner.
Good evening, Commission and attendees. These last few weeks at the high school have been very eventful, and we have some great upcoming events. Firstly, the Evening Theater Company is putting on a production of Puffs on March 12th through 15th, 2025. Tickets can be purchased on local events and cost $8. Students are very excited about this production and have put a lot of work into it. We are more than confident it will be great. Encourage everyone that is interested to attend. Additionally, the Black Student Union's book drive is still going on, and any books can be dropped off in the foyer of all elementary and middle schools. All donations are open until February 28th. This is a great cause that all schools have access to support. The high school community service deadline for National Honor Society applicants is February 28th. So make sure your students have all 30 hours for juniors and 40 hours for seniors to qualify for National Honor Society. NHS is a great opportunity our high school offers, and we encourage any juniors and seniors that are eligible to apply. Prices to order a yearbook go up in March, so if you're interested, order one soon. Yearbooks always sell out at the end of the year, so please order one now in order to ensure you get one. Orders can be made at the yearbookordercenter.com with code 13784 to support our Levo Log journalists. The high school is still accepting nominations for the Great Alumni Award. This is an amazing opportunity through the high school that allows us to look at all the accomplishments of Mount Lebanon High School graduates. If you have anyone in mind, please head to the MTLSD website for more information. Applications are being accepted until April 25th. Many of our clubs participated in the Polar Plunge this past weekend and raised over $8,000 to donate to Special Olympics Western Pennsylvania. They were able to head down to the city this weekend and jump into the super cold pools and celebrate their accomplishment with the entire fundraiser by Special Olympics earning over $1 million. The rifle team placed 4th at states. They are finished with their highest score in years and we're excited to see the team come back next year. This weekend, 3 orchestra members went to the PMEA Region Orchestra concert, and all 3 of them were chosen to advance to the Pennsylvania All-State Orchestra in April. Mount Lebanon will host this year's Pennsylvania Association of Student Councils Region B conference. All students are welcome, and the last day to register is tomorrow. Many students are presenting workshops and panels, and we encourage any students interested to attend. Our Science Bowl teams placed 4th and 6th in their division at the Western PA Science Bowl on Saturday. We had 9 participants across multiple grades, and they all performed very well. The boys basketball team is advancing to WPIAL semifinals tonight after beating Amani Christian Academy in quarterfinals. The game began tonight at 8. They're playing against North Catholic at North Allegheny. And lastly, the Forensic Speech and Debate team had 6 members qualify for states in their respective categories, which will be held at the end of March in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much, and I hope you all had a great night.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, moving on to citizens' comments. We don't have anyone signed up. Is there anyone here who wants to comment? No. Andrew, you look like you want to say something. No? Online?
There's none online.
Nothing online? Did you have something?
No, I said maybe because we had to change the meeting date to Monday. I did announce that at the last commission meeting,
Yes.
but that potentially
Yeah,
could have been.
agenda's up. Dr. Hoon's gonna be the only one here tomorrow. No one's gonna be here. Oh, well. Back to you, Commissioner Flynn, item number 6.
All right. Mr. President, I move to approve the minutes from the regular meeting held February 11th, 2025.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Commissioner Swager Wilson, number 7, please.
Okay, this is authorizing the destruction of certain records. In 1989, Mount Lebanon adopted a retention and disposition schedule for municipal records issued by the Pennsylvania Historical and Museums Commission. Each year, the municipality reviews its records and removes those no longer required under the schedule. This resolution authorizes destruction of various listed records according to the schedule. I move to adopt Resolution R-1-25.
I second.
Second. Sorry.
Second, any questions or comments?
Oh, I'm trying to stretch this out. I enjoy being with you guys.
I like you too, Andrew. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Commissioner Silverman, item number 8, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Consideration for the award of the tennis courts 3 and 4 renovation project site work. Bids were received on January 28, 2025 for the site work associated with tennis courts 3 and 4 renovation. This project, along with the installation of a new surface under separate contract, will complete the renovation. It includes demolition, concrete paving, waterline installation, and storm sewer work. Bids were submitted by 4 contractors and verified by the municipal engineer as follows, and they are on my right, and the audience is left. The municipal engineer has reviewed the bids and determined the low bid to be accurate. The municipal engineer recommends that the project be awarded to Nick Police Plumbing and Construction LLC. The contractor has successfully completed this contract work in the municipality previously. The budget amount from the capital fund for the tennis court renovation was $450,000. When combined with the bid for the surface replacement, the cost of the construction for the entire project will be $415,520.19. Mr. President, I move to award the tennis court 3 and 4 renovation project site work to Nick Police Plumbing and Construction LLC in the amount of $84,973.25.
And I'd like to second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Siegler, item number 9, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Consideration for the award of the tennis courts 3 and 4 renovation project court work. A proposal dated February 5th, 2025 was received from Keystone Sports Construction for the tennis center court 3 and 4 renovation. Keystone holds the CoStars contract bid through the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania contract, CoStars-14-E23-312. The project consists of rehabilitation work, including removal and installation of 2 new Har-Tru clay court playing surfaces with HydroCourt irrigation technology, new tennis posts and nets, as well as all necessary site preparation, protection, and restoration. The contractor has provided references from similar types of projects, including last year's Court 5 and 6 renovation, and they are maintaining the same price for this year's project. The municipal engineer has reviewed the proposal in conjunction with the municipal solicitor and determined it to be acceptable and recommend the project be awarded to Keystone Sports Construction. The proposal totals $330,546.94 and will be funded from the capital improvements budget. $450,000 was allocated. When combined with the anticipated site work cost, the total construction cost will be $415,520.19. Mr. President, I move to award the tennis court 3 and 4 renovation project court work to Keystone Sports Construction in the amount of $330,546.94, subject to execution of a contract approved by the municipal solicitor and municipal manager.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any questions or comments on this? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much. Commissioner Flynn, item number 10, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. The authorization to approve the cost of post-construction flow monitor installations for final reporting and reimbursement of Allegheny County Sanitary Authority green revitalization of our waterways grant projects. The Allegheny County Sanitary Authority green revitalization of our waterways grant projects, identified as Phase 1 projects and Cycle 1011 projects, are nearing construction completion. In order to qualify the source flow reduction from these projects and to qualify for reimbursement GROW grants through Alcosan, 5 post-construction flow monitors will need to be installed for the completed projects. Alcosan requires monitoring duration of 6 months for each project. 2 flow monitors are required for Cycle 7 and 1 for Cycle 8, Cycle 10, and 11. The anticipated grant funds to be distributed to Mount Lebanon, as verified by the flow monitoring, will be between $600,000 and $1.4 million. The anticipated cost for the 5 flow meters to be installed would be $45,000 to $60,000. Mr. President, I move to approve the installation of 5 flow monitors estimated to cost between $45,000 and $60,000 for 6 months of metering at each location for preparation of the final reporting and reimbursement of Allegheny County Sanitary Authority green revitalization of our waterways grant projects.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Swager Wilson, number 11, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is the consideration for the award of the Vehicular Detection and Accessible Pedestrian Signal Upgrades Contract. Bids were received on February 4th, 2025 for the Vehicular Detection and Accessible Pedestrian Signal Upgrades Project. The project involves upgrades to various signalized intersections along Washington Road, State Road 19, in the municipality of Mount Lebanon. The upgrades include installation of radar vehicular detection, accessible pedestrian push buttons, and the removal of existing traffic signal components. All associated traffic control and restoration is also included. Municipal engineer has verified the bids as follows. You can see them on the screen to my right and the audience's left. Municipal engineer has reviewed the bids and determined the low bid to be accurate. The engineer recommends the project be awarded to Bronder Technical Services, Inc. The contractor has completed similar work in the municipality in a satisfactory manner. The budgeted amount for this contract is $612,600. The project is within budget and is to be funded through a Green Light Go grant from PennDOT and a local match through the general fund. Because the low bid was well below the approved and budgeted project cost, Gateway has coordinated with PennDOT, and the municipality has received formal approval for extra work for removal of cameras and additional radar detection equipment in accordance with unit pricing under the contract. A change order will be prepared upon execution of the contract for these additional items in the amount of approximately $62,931.20. Approximately, yes, approximately. Not to be exact. Mr. President, I recommend that we award the Vehicular Detection and Accessible Pedestrian Signal Upgrades Contract to Bronder Technical Services, Inc. in the amount of $309,013.73, plus costs for increased scope not to exceed $62,931.20, which will be formally outlined in change order number 1 upon execution of the contract.
Second.
Just a question, Josh, sorry to put you on the spot here. Why was that so far below? This is Vehicular Detention and Accessible Pedestrian Signal Contract. It's like literally half the number. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think it was generally the unit prices for the work, the scope of work. It's not like the scope of work was half of what
Right.
we were trying to do. I think it's less.
Intake.
The prices on the work itself.
So lower than we expected. Got it, okay. All right. Any other questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Commissioner Silverman, item number 12, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Consideration for the award for the 2025 Brick Streets Restoration Program. Bids were received on February 12, 2025 for the 2025 Brick Streets Restoration Contract. The project consists of the removal and replacement of deteriorated portions of brick streets throughout the municipality. Municipal engineer has verified the bids as follows. They are on my right and the audience's left. Municipal engineer has reviewed the bid and determined the bids, or I should say bids, to be accurate. Manager recommends the project be awarded, the engineer recommends the project be awarded to Next Construction, Inc. The contractors completed this work in previous years for the municipality in a satisfactory manner. The budget amount for this contract is $122,990, and the engineer's estimate for the project was $115,000. The project is within budget and is to be funded through the transportation portion of the operating budget. Mr. President, I move to award the 2025 Brick Streets Restoration Contract to Next Construction, Inc. in the amount of $117,330.
Second?
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Siegler, item number 13, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Consideration for the award of the 2025 Yearly Concrete Curb Maintenance Program. Bids were received on February 12th, 2025 for the 2025 yearly concrete curb maintenance contract. The project consists of the removal and replacement of various sizes of concrete, straight curb, concrete roll curb, and concrete curb and gutter throughout the municipality. The municipal engineer has verified the bids as follows, which is on the commissioner's right and the audience's left. The municipal engineer has reviewed the bids and determined the bids to be accurate. The engineer recommends the project be awarded to G. Pasquale and Sons Construction Company. The contractor has completed similar projects for the municipality in a satisfactory manner. The budgeted amount for this contract is $178,400, and the engineer's estimate for the project was $175,000. The Director of Public Works will monitor quantities to stay within the assigned budget. The project is to be funded through the transportation portion of the operating budget. Mr. President, I recommend to award the 2025 yearly concrete curb maintenance contract to G. Pasquale and Sons Construction Company in the amount of $182,157.50.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Flynn, item number 14, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Police Department has requested to purchase new gym equipment for the Withrow Wellness Center located at the PSB, or Public Safety Building. The new gym equipment will be used primarily by public safety personnel, but will be available for use by all Mount Lebanon employees. The new gym equipment will replace the current equipment, which is original to the building and is near the end of its useful life. Webster's Fitness Products Incorporated has quoted the purchase price, including the governmental price concession discount, of $65,605 for the new gym equipment under CoStar's contract 014E23298. The price is inclusive of installation, delivery, and a $3,000 trade-in for the existing equipment. The 2025 budget anticipated leasing this equipment for 5 years, but due to unfavorable interest rates, it is recommended to purchase the equipment for a savings of over $10,000. A 2025 budget amendment will reflect this request for additional funds of $49,705. Mr. President, I move to purchase the new gym equipment through the CoStar's purchasing program from Webster's Fitness Products Incorporated at a total cost of $65,605.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Commissioner Swager Wilson, item number 15, please.
Thank you. I move to approve the expenditure list for January totaling $6,504,420.08.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
One of those
Commissioner
days, sorry.
Silverman, item number 16, please.
Mr. President, I ask that the reports be received and filed.
And they shall be. We are adjourned.
Gotta wake up Flynn down here. Good God.